Here's for Milwaukee. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Rollins is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. And for Dallas, Washington out there with Davis. And there's Christie. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Flagg in at the small forward. So, Greg, when you're in the first game of a back-to-back, how much focus slips into already looking towards the second game?
Well, from a player's perspective, not much. But from the view of a coach, it has to creep in some in terms of making sure you don't overplay your stars.
Christie with it, defended by Trent. And a wide-open look for Flagg. Giannis grabs the miss. So for Dallas, their last game, a loss to the Pelicans.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Trent with the wide-open look. They grab their own miss, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
How about using that 7'3" wingspan of his to gobble up offensive boards? Antetokounmpo making it happen on the glass.
Here is Russell. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Antetokounmpo again.
Good luck against Giannis in the paint. Get out of the way is probably your best option.
Pass to Flagg. Russell sets a screen for Flagg. No good from outside. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Green bounce pass. Antetokounmpo.
The decision-making of Antetokounmpo is really brilliant, in a word. He knows when to spot up, he knows when to roll to the bucket off screen, and he knows when to give it up.
Pass to Washington. And the 3 off target. Bucks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Stolen by Washington. Down low. Here's Flagg. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Nice putback on that follow from Davis. Was just determined to get that rebound.
Pass to Rollins. Now Turner. Now Giannis. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. And it's Flagg with the rebound.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, I'm told the Mavericks will be without the services of All-Star Kyrie Irving to begin this season, but many felt they did very well to secure D'Angelo Russell on a team-friendly deal as a stopgap at the point guard position. His shot creation is a very, very good fit for this roster.
Yep, more than capable. And Shams, we appreciate the report.
The sheer power of Antetokounmpo goes up and throws it down hard. That is impressive.
High post, Davis. He's against Turner, and the shot is good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Rollins. 11 points for him in that last game against the Raptors in Toronto. Here's Giannis. And another basket for Milwaukee.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Checking out the stats for D'Angelo Russell. Last season's performance for him averaged about 12 points a game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And really, he sets the table for this team with his playmaking.
Unselfish, at times to a fault. He just makes everybody around him better.
Pass to Washington. Christie against Trent. Back to Washington. Now here is Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Dallas again with the bucket. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's Giannis. 10 points for him. Buries it down low. Antetokounmpo's got 12 points in the game.
How about the ferocity from him right there? This guy is relentless.
Pass the flag. From outside the arc. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Shots good by Green.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Christie. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New Orleans. Washington passes to Davis. Shoots over Turner. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And they are earning points with the jump shot now.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Hey, knocking down free throws in a hostile environment is really about the battle of the mind.
Hey, yo, right here.
Now Russell, 9 points last game. High post, Davis. He's against Turner.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
To the inside. And Turner throws it down.
Does a nice job at capitalizing in the screen and roll. I mean, Turner's IQ and size. Tough to contain when he's rolled into the basket.
Now, here is Russell. Pass the flag. Washington sets the pick for flag. The three-pointer no good.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Giannis with it. He's coming off a 22-point game against Toronto.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
And that one is good.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot, guys. This is the 4th and now longest coaching stop for the Mavericks' Jason Kidd. Kyrie Irving said he's learned from the past head coaching jobs that he's had and being with different players and seeing them improve. Now he's mastering his coaching philosophy and being an originator. Kevin?
He has definitely seen it all. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Here is Russell. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Inside, Russell definitely has the touch. Just pops it in nicely.
Now here's Giannis. He's got 16. Trent can't hit. Christie with it, now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Washington with the screen on Trent. And it's flag missing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now, here is Russell. Following the miss by Gary Trent Jr. And then Washington with the dunk.
Well, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. He's got a little main streak in him, too, which I like.
Washington against Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 5. with time running down on the shot clock. Antetokounmpo's got 18 points in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. It can't happen.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Talk about putting up points in a hurry. He can't miss right now.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bucks.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Free throw no good for Giannis. And when you think about the greatest players, Clark, in Bucks history, it comes down to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I think that's where the list probably starts and ends. I mean, both of those guys led the Bucks to championship seasons and multiple MVP awards as well. But it's hard for me to say this, but maybe Giannis has a slight edge over Kareem. He's the all-time leader in points, rebounds, assists, and blocks for the Bucks. Always among the league leaders in throwdowns. AD's tough around that rack.
Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Russell. And here is Washington. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
And he also chipped in with a couple blocks in that game. Just a hint at the impact he had on the defensive side. And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Now, here's Gafford. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
Bucks leading by 10. And now, Allie Lepore says something for us from the sideline.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. We talked about their defensive game plan for Giannis, and he told me the best way to guard Giannis is to keep him out of the paint and force him to be a jump shooter. The only problem is no one's figured out how to do that consistently. Giannis always seems to find a way to impose his will. Back over to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Milwaukee is gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball after the basket by Milwaukee. Washington sets the pick for Russell. Out to Thompson for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. From 13, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And finished off by Davis.
Watching Davis do work like this is special.
Bucks leading by 14. Pass to Kuzma. Green taking his time here with the fadeaway. The wide open look here for Anthony. Misses the 3.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass. Boy, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
And it's the Bucks ball, and this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year.
In their meetings last year, they split the season series. Happens a fair amount between teams from the East and West.
And, you know, when you only see a team twice a year, it's hard to really get a good understanding of who they are or a good feel for them. And oftentimes, that can lead to a series split.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And so it's Milwaukee up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Guys, we've seen the Bucks really take control here early.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. Harris is out there with Cole Anthony. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot. Thompson inside. Klay Thompson.
Known as a shooter, Thompson's size allows him to score inside as well.
Now Portis. Kuzma outside. Clock at 6. Releases from 15. Rebounded by Gafford. Mavericks trail by 12. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And stolen by Kuzma. Prince outside. Left side, Portis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Daniel Gafford.
A most valuable role player on this team. Portis' ability to stretch the floor with his shooting, huge.
And the first one at the line is good. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top 4 generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow. If we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I got to go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
He's a big guy with a soft stroke from the charity stripe. You love to see that.
Gafford sets the pick for Williams. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Pass to Hardy. Shoots the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Stolen away. On the wing, Thompson. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA, and we might be talking the all-time list here.
Anthony, the pass to Kuzma. 6 to shoot. Back to Anthony. The 3. Drills the 3-pointer. Anthony's got 5 now.
That last shot got Anthony geeked up. He wanted some revenge.
Williams against Anthony. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Marshall.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. A different look for Dallas. Davis is checked in for Najee Marshall. Clyde comes in for Thompson. Christie subbed in for Hardy. The Bucks also changing it up. Giannis, he's checked in for Taurean Prince. Trent comes in for Harris. And Rollins subbed in for Anthony. Rollins against Williams. Trent outside. Giannis right side. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Shot clock at 2. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And it's Davis with the ball for the Mavericks. Down by 12. Up next for him, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him.
One of the dominant dunkers in the league. Davis can put on the show in there.
And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
Now flag following the miss by Kyle Kuzma from deep.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
You can see the evolution of Giannis as a passer. He's gotten good at thinking for himself and his teammates.
Now here's Gafford. Still without a basket. Davis kicks to Williams. Flag with it. Davis has the open look, and it's Dallas with another.
The big fella spotting up, and AD more than capable of knocking it down.
Davis against Giannis. Portis the screen. And stolen by Flag. Here's Gafford, and Gafford throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Williams following the bucket by the Bucks. Pass to Davis for the 3. Kuzma pulls it in.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
The Mavericks pull it in. Williams scanning the floor. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. And they double up Giannis. Portis, and Portis throws it down.
The slam from Portis, impressive, using that size around the rack.
Here's Williams, lays it up and banks it in.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Washington comes in for Daniel Gafford. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Williams. And then for Milwaukee, Miles Turner comes in for Portis. And it's A.J. Green in for Kyle Kuzma. Outside, Green. Pass to Rollins. Washington against Giannis. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. Just 5 to shoot. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Flag with it. Defended by Trent. Here's Washington. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Washington's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, nice job that time by P.J. Washington to knock down the shot after setting the screen.
Inside. Here's Turner. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 6.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
Russell dishes to Davis. Russell against Rollins. Trying to get open is Davis. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And they double up Giannis. It's Trent on the wing. He's guarded by Russell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well done by Trent Jr. to draw the contact. He's not going to shy away from drawing that foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And he knocks down the first one.
One of the top sharpshooters in the league, Gary Trent Jr., the guy you kind of expect to be at around 40% or better from deep.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill and physical.
Christie with it, guarded by Green. Going inside, and he dunks it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Trent outside, over Christie. Trent gets the bucket, and the Bucks lead by 9.
Really confident in his mechanics. They're efficient. No wasted motion. All Trent Jr. needed was the rock.
Washington sets the pick for Flag. A three-pointer off the mark.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Now, here's Washington. He has 7. Trent against Christie. It's stolen by Davis. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Back to you.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report. Pass the Flag. Left side, Davis. And it's sent back by Turner.
Turner using every inch of his length to protect the rim. Denied.
To the middle. Here's highlight reel stuff from Antetokounmpo. My goodness.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Drains it from beyond the arc. Washington's got 10 points in the game. Washington against Giannis. A rebound by Washington.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
To the paint, and it's Davis finishing it off.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And stolen by Flag. We've got 1:18 left in the first half. Antetokounmpo against Washington. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And you know, Giannis gets to the basket in a nanosecond. It feels like nobody can stop him.
It's Davis on the wing. Five to shoot. And it's sent back by Turner.
Miles Turner denying another one of the league's best shot blockers year in and year out.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
And, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And that one falls for Turner.
And, you know, because Turner is such a good free throw shooter for his position, defenses really can't send him to the line too often. He'll make them pay.
Pass to Christie. Back to Russell. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And it's Washington missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
They kick it out to Green. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Green's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here.
And so it's Milwaukee. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Doc Rivers. And, Coach, you guys came out aggressive in the first half. What stood out to you?
You know, we're getting to the paint and making plays. They're a great team as far as rotation, so we just got to make the right passes.
It all starts with attacking the basket. Thanks, Doc.
All right, Allie, thank you. And, folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Milwaukee Bucks.
You have to ask yourself, how much better can they play? Good decision-making, they made shots. That's very impressive, man.
And now the question is, can they maintain that razor-sharp level of focus? Hard to bet against them.
Okay, guys, now let's see what the fans are buzzing about over on social media. All right, fellas, we've got a question from Crossover Zeddy. Shaq is the Diesel. Kenny is the Jet. Why doesn't Ernie have a nickname?
Ernie does have a nickname. It's EJ.
Those are just initials, Shaq.
Oh, like MJ?
I still don't think that's a nickname, but I think we can all agree EJ is the MJ of studios.
And you could just call me the Elevator.
Ooh, Elevator Ernie.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
D'Angelo Russell out there with Max Christie. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Flagg in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Green kicks to Antetokounmpo. Giannis is double. Outside, Green. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. A drive by Russell. Takes a 3. A rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Driving inside. And Green with the basket on the assist by Giannis. Giannis has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Bounce pass, Russell. Pass to Flagg. High post, Davis. He's against Turner. And it's sent back by Turner. Antetokounmpo finds Trent. Here's Rollins. Floats it up for Giannis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Russell passes to Davis. And here's Russell. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Trent.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
From deep, Green. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
Nice little bounce in their step since the break. 3 for 4 to start the half.
Russell dishes to Davis. Washington kicks to Russell. Back to Washington. Can they get it? Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And, you know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
Outside, Green. Pass to Rollins. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
And they also showed up defensively. Top 5 in terms of opponent field goal percentage. They really won a lot of games on that side of the floor.
And Greg, that three-point percentage you talked about made them one of the hardest matchups in the league. They could do damage from all over the court. Mavericks trail by 20. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Russell inside, covered by Rollins, and the whistle stops gameplay. It's not a clean block shot, instead a shooting foul, and we'll see free throws coming up right here. The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the night.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just 1 or 2 guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
The first one falls.
And when Russell plays within himself, he's special, especially when it comes to scoring.
That one is no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Bucks have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Pass the flag. Outside, Davis. Off the left rim and out. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Rollins with the bucket.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Yep, that one goes. And that's now 28 points for Anthony Davis.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Turner, and Davis sends it back.
Davis showing you with that swat, he is always a Defensive Player of the Year caliber candidate.
Christie can't make it. Bucks leading by 21. Trent outside. Turner. Oh, he misses the dunk.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
And it's Washington missing. Bucks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Deflects the pass. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo. Russell with it. And it's Trent picking him up. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. Washington passes to Christie. Trying to find Washington. Gets it to him. The tray. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 8 rebounds in this game. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Trent outside. Here's Rollins. 4 on the clock. Back to Trent. Off target from outside.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Outside, Russell. Christie against Giannis. Davis looking for an opening. And it's sent back by Turner. And he's able to get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now here's the upcoming schedule for the Dallas Mavericks. On Friday, they'll be taking on Jaren Jackson and the Memphis Grizzlies. And then on Saturday, they're off to Washington to take on the Wizards.
And for their matchup with Phoenix, that's a contest that I'm keeping an eye on. Early on, you love to see games like that one, which should be full of interesting matchups.
Russell against Rollins. And he banks in the layup. Rollins got his second basket of the night.
Hey, you'll take as many high percentage looks as you can get.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
Davis finds Washington. Dallas moving it around. Outside, Russell. Washington with the screen on Rollins to the inside. And then Washington with the dunk.
Terrific imagination, creativity. Russell already one of the league's more intriguing playmakers.
Giannis against Washington. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Outside, Turner lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Dallas. Right side, Davis. Here's Washington, and it's sent back by Turner. And he recovers it. Washington, that's good.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Giannis inside. Washington's on him, and it's Turner finishing it off.
Oh, you can't let Turner get that deep inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with a throwdown right on top of your head.
Russell dishes to Davis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bucks.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
First one falls for him.
When you talk about two-way impact on a game, AD might be the top guy in the league. I mean, when he's healthy, he's a menace on defense with that length and timing. And offensively, he can carry a team.
And both free throws good for Davis. Milwaukee leading by 19 points. Here's Giannis, and he gets it to go. Giannis has got 38 points.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Now flag. Pass to Christie. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Takes a shot at the elbow. Antetokounmpo, no good. Mavericks trail by 19. Floats it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And with his length and athleticism, Davis is a constant lob threat.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. Giannis has got 40 points. Russell against Rollins. Outside Russell. Rollins grabs the board. Milwaukee leading by 19. Here's Trent, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Pass to Washington. Back to Russell. Fires the three. Knocks down the three ball. Russell's got 4 points in the quarter.
And, you know, this has become a real weapon for Russell now, and it's because he's worked hard on this shot.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Turner with a screen on Washington. Giannis passes to Rollins. Trent outside. 5 on the clock. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And it's Davis with the ball for Dallas. They trail by 18. Christie kicks to Washington. Rollins against Russell. Inside, Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Orchestrating the offense like a vet. D'Angelo getting everybody involved.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with them. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Davis. Haji Marshall comes in for Washington. Thompson, he's checked in for Flag. And it's Williams in for Christie. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Anthony subbed in for Rollins. Green, the pass to Anthony. Portis sets the pick for Anthony. Great pass to set up the lay-in. 8 points for Bobby Portis.
More than capable of running point. Anthony, a gifted passer, really has good vision.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 8. Pass to Marshall. Thompson in the corner. Dallas needs to get off a shot. There's Russell with the three. The shot's good. Marshall making the play. Russell's got 11 points.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Anthony kicks to Kuzma. .119 left to play here in the third. Lays it up off the glass.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Thompson outside. This one for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 8.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Portis is screen on Russell. And here is Anthony. He's got 5. Kuzma outside. Portis sets the pick for Kuzma. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Dallas. Gafford's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Marshall. On the wing, Williams. It's rebounded by Portis.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Green passes to Portis. Now Kuzma. Portis is screen on Russell. Here's Kuzma. Another miss by Kuzma. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Bucks ahead, leading by 14. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest on the court for the Bucks. The small and power forwards are Kuzma and Antetokounmpo. Trent's out there with Anthony, and it's Portis in at the 5.
That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
Milwaukee leading by 14. Giannis outside. Tries from 10. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And it's 7 points for Cole Anthony. Dallas shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Williams kicks to Gafford. Now, here's Marshall, guarded by Kuzma. Down low. Davis working in the paint.
He's doing everything he can, though he might have to do even more.
And the Bucks, they're shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. Offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Anthony. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Mavericks trail by 14. Davis finds Thompson. Here's Gafford. Back to Thompson. Outside, Davis. And he converts the layup. Davis has got 38 points.
This is why they feed Davis inside. I mean, they know how much of a beast he is down there, and he eats good.
Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Anthony. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And they double up Giannis. The wide open look here for Kuzma. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
A reliable stretch four. In this day and age, Kuzma is very valuable because of his three-point shooting.
Pass to Davis. The rebound by Prince. Bucks leading by 15. To the middle. There's Portis. And Portis throws it down.
He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Now here's Gafford, defended by Portis. Gafford passes to Thompson. Outside, Davis. Over Giannis. And Davis can't get it to go. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Marshall brings the double team. Portis. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
This speaks to how assertive Portis is, and he's skilled at knocking it down off the catch, too.
Williams with the ball.
Pick it out.
Davis with a screen on Anthony. Pass to Thompson to stop the run. Nailed from three-point land.
Such a silky, smooth stroke from deep. Thompson, excellent accuracy.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Anthony taking his time here. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. Dallas making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Mavericks trail by 16. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Inside, here's Davis driving in.
And Davis is driving with momentum behind him. Watch out below.
The Bucks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. And they double up Giannis. Stolen by Washington. Gafford attacking. Good on the shot.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Anthony against Williams. Here's Turner. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 3 assists now in this one.
Confident in the paint, Turner knows he can cash in from this area.
Williams kicks to Washington. Williams sets a screen for Washington. To the paint, here's Davis, and Davis throws it down.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Bucks leading by 12. Outside Anthony. Prince outside. Launches a 3. Out to Kuzma. Prince setting a pick for Kuzma. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Pass to Williams. Back to Thompson. From deep. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Prince kicks to Turner. Kuzma against Washington. Prince with a screen on Washington. Three-pointer. Kuzma, that's good. Kuzma's got 6 in the quarter.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel, 0 points, nada. He's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Flag is checked in for Daniel Gafford. Max Christie comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Russell in for Williams. And then for Milwaukee, Green is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Trent comes in for Prince. And Rollins subbed in for Cole Anthony.
In many ways, Anthony Davis is the epitome of a two-way threat. He can be just dominating on both sides of the ball with his physicality.
Pass to Washington. And here's Russell, covered by Rollins. Rollins against Russell. Back to Washington. Takes the three. Score the basket. His 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
He's been doing some real damage from range. 2 threes in the first half. Now 1 in the second.
Turner with the screen for Antetokounmpo. It's Turner high post. Trent right side. Antetokounmpo passes to Trent. Back to Giannis. Beyond the arc. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Christie with the screen on Rollins. It's stolen. One-on-one here. Here's Trent. Off with the layup. Here's Dallas. They're on an 18-5 run. Christie finds Davis. Back to Christie. Dallas moving the ball around. And here's Washington outside. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Outside, Davis. And they double up Davis. In the corner, it's flag. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense has taken a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
The shot by Turner, no good. Mavericks trail by 3. To the inside. Here's Davis, and Davis pulls it down.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Milwaukee's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Trent against Christie. Giannis kicks to Trent. No good on the triple.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Christie with it, and it's Trent picking him up. It's Russell. Davis down low. Antetokounmpo defending. 6 on the shot clock. Cleared away by Turner. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Now Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Trent. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, what a play inside.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Now Davis. Outside Christie to tie it up. It's good.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Washington against Antetokounmpo. Outside, Trent takes the three. Flag with the rebound.
It pains me to say it, but he's hurting his team right now. Apparently, he still has the green light because he's jacking it up. Poised under pressure to produce at the right time in the big time. AD.
Trent against Christian. A 15-footer. Sweet shot at the right time.
Huge points from Trent Jr. He's the son of an NBA player. He's well-versed in the pressure of this league.
Here's Davis. Flag fires, and there's the three.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
Gets the first, and that brings them within two here. Rollins hits them both. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Russell against Rollins. Here's Davis. He got it again. Sensational. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Trent. Good.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Now Davis. Russell outside. Got it to go off the glass.
Oh, wow, talk about saving something for the end. D'Angelo getting it done. You the man.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Here's Antetokounmpo. Outside, Trent beyond the arc. Davis pulls it down. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And so they foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
And down goes the three.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
15 foul. Now at the line for your Mavericks, D'Angelo Russell taking 2 shots.
We got this. We got this.
2 shots. Push on the net, bro. Push on the net.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. Here's Rollins. Puts it up from deep. So it's an narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
So now, let's send it over to the sideline where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game.
AD, plenty of offense tonight. How satisfied are you with this team's effort?
Feels good. I'm happy we got the win. They were on us all game. They made shot after shot. They were shooting lights out. They gave us a run for our money. And we're just a resilient team. We showed our resiliency tonight and was able to bounce back and get the win.
Congrats on the win, AD. Enjoy it.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Anthony Davis.